it wild how a power suit can ruin your life. Red hair, one stare, and suddenly you're rewatching X-Files every night. Jillian said, trust no man. Kate said, try women instead. She wasn't out, but my heart was in. Rachel with a sword, that was my origin. Ain't it strange how the canon forgot all the tension, all the heat, all the looks? We saw it, we felt it, we paused it, we yelled it. She saved the world, but wrecked our brain. She raised the dead and sparked our flame. She wasn't loud, but she was loud, and I was saying it proud. That's so Sapphic.
Okay, everyone, welcome to another episode of That's So Sapphic.
So Sapphic.
So
I'm Alexi.
Sapphic.
I'm Alexi Melvin.
And I'm Jane Postlethwaite. And welcome to another episode. I don't know if you can tell what episode we're going to be doing. Dressed for the
They can't
part.
if they're just listening. If they're just listening, they can't tell. If you're the video element is just switched on, maybe.
Yeah. Can you
Maybe.
tell? You will soon. Oops, I just punched the microphone. I should have had this on more display behind me.
Well, now, yes. Okay, now
Yeah.
it's clear. Yeah.
That tit attacking dinosaur.
We are currently a bit color coordinated
We are.
for Laura Dern.
Laura Dern. I'm very excited about this one. This was your suggestion, so thank you for that, because it sent me into a nice rabbit hole of researching her.
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide that we should do an episode on her?
I think gay people across the board just have this intense appreciation for Laura Dern. And I don't quite know when it became so prominent. But I do know what she means to lesbians because I was around, in the 90s, early 2000s, nostalgia, where it was like, yeah, okay. Looking back at her character in Jurassic Park, she was given vibes. Those were some Sapphic vibes there. And what was it exactly? I've tried to explore it a bit in my content, and why people were resonating with her character, and I think it was the khaki shorts.
It was the vest, the shirt just being like tied casually.
Yes.
And the very high. It was mentioned that I think Gap or something sponsored Jurassic Park.
Did they really?
I was like, I don't know if it's a rumor. I read it somewhere and I was like, oh yeah, all those clothes you could walk into Gap today.
100%.
Yeah.
That's so smart. And yeah, I mean, obviously we know now that kind of style is full force back.
Yeah.
So it's even more clear now because, yes, some straight people have picked up that style, but mostly it's lesbians.
Yeah. And it's one of the most popular Halloween costumes. And apparently
Really?
Laura Dern loves seeing the photographs of people dressed up as her. Yeah. I'm just
I have
liking
never-
the shorts. I'm sure my dad has a pair of shorts and the belt.
They're easy to get. Yeah.
They're easy to get.
I've never seen that costume out and about, and I'm a little disappointed now. Honestly, I should do it.
Is Google Laura Dern Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
and then costume, and there is pages. There'll be Pinterest boards full of them.
I just feel like if I showed up at a party wearing that, they'd just be like, "Why aren't you dressed? Why aren't you dressed up?"
Where are you
Because
going?
that seems like something I would wear just day to day.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
very
it's brilliant.
practical. Today in the UK it's a bit humid, so you've got your little knot, you've got your sleeves rolled up. It's very cool. If it's a cotton shirt as well,
Yep.
you set.
Yeah. I also remember even as a kid watching her in Jurassic Park, the first one, just how disheveled she became throughout, just, and then the shirt went away and it was just the tank top and the shorts, and the hair came down, I remember being like, I like her. This is fun. This progression here.
Yeah, it was quite interesting as well, the research in Jurassic Park and what was going on at that time, because what's he called? Who's the guy with the leather jacket in Jurassic Park?
Oh, Jeff Goldblum? Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, so it's quite interesting looking at the history because her and Jeff Goldblum got together
I've heard
after that film. Yeah, so I was like, oh, there's a little bit of chemistry there.
I choose to forget that often.
We'll forget that. We'll wipe it from our minds. But I did a further back research. So I went through all her films and TV and stuff, and I'd forgotten about Ellen. Can you remember?
What?
She played in the show Ellen, Susan, who helped Ellen come out as gay.
That's right. I do
was
remember.
1997, the puppy episode. I'd completely forgot. Like, oh my God, maybe that was locked in our heads.
Maybe.
As well, because she was playing a lesbian.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like, like I always sort of try to think about like, what is it about Laura Dern that even gay men, like just love. There's something about her that we just gravitate to. And maybe that's part of it. Yeah. It's like just sort of in the back of our minds that she really did have historically, this sort of like really important piece of like gay history, like under her belt.
Because apparently Ellen picked her for that episode as well. So I thought that was quite sweet. And I was watching little clips back on YouTube, and it's such sweet little episodes. And I remember that. So I was about 15, 1997. You'd have been loads younger. But I remember that episode and everyone writing about it, and it been like sensationalized that it was this thing. And I remember watching and thinking, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be more accepted now. And it kind of went the other way, where Ellen and Laura Dern struggled to get work for over a year.
Right.
And apparently 2 gay men in the industry told Laura Dern not to do the part because she would struggle to get work. And she did, even though she'd like done Jurassic Park. So it had like a huge ripple and impact. But it's kind of come full circle now because we celebrate that.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of iconic that she was Susan who helped Ellen come out. Yeah. It's so sweet. And apparently that scene as well, when they didn't rehearse it, when Ellen says I'm gay and it goes on the mic really loud, they didn't rehearse that. So that's actually like their real reactions. It's so sweet.
Really
if
cool.
You can, go and watch it back because you're like, oh.
I have watched it. It's been years. It's been years since I revisited that. But we can say things about Ellen, right? Like, she's not our favorite in the gay community as of late for, reasons. But that was cool, Like, I think we do need to acknowledge that was a really important piece of history.
Yeah.
And I do think it's very cool that Laura Dern was such a, and that she was willing to do that, even though somebody, people were telling her this is going to impact your career in a negative way. She was like, fuck that,
Yeah, she did it. But I think that was the first storyline, this first female gay storyline that I'd ever seen on TV ever.
Yeah.
And that was when I was 15 years old. And then the gay men, I think I talked about this before, there's a program called EastEnders, and I was about 7, and it was a male gay relationship. And that the stories, I asked what was gay and everyone laughed. So I was like, oh, that's really shameful.
Right.
But I remember watching that episode and thinking, oh gosh, that I really resonate with that, but it's terrifying because I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that a woman could be with another woman.
Yeah. It was that. I do remember that. I remember, and my mom would let me watch TV and films, and like she really didn't care what I watched, which was great. So I do remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember also, what is it about the name Susan that is like inherently lesbian that people want to like name the character Susan? Because there is that, and then there was Friends. So the lesbian storyline in Friends was the other example of, I watched Friends very young. And so was it perfect? No. But, it was, it was there. It showed me that it was possible. And again, like, what is it with Susan?
Susan. No. Because I was writing my notes and I was like, I think the character of Ellen was Susan. And I was like, can't be Susan because Susan was in Friends. And then I researched, I was like, oh yeah, it is Susan. Yeah, if you're gay and called Susan, get in touch. Like, how many of you are there out there?
I do know lesbians named Susan.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met a Susan. And now my inbox is now flooded with Susan.
I know. We've just invited something. Yeah. We should have them all on the podcast.
There's also she won a Peabody Award and an Emmy Award for the role in Ellen for that episode as well, which is really lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a legend. She's actually got, I wrote down how many awards she's actually got. Do you want me to lay it on?
I do.
She's got an Academy Award. She's got Primetime. She's got Primetime Emmys, Academy Award, Primetime Emmys, a BAFTA, a SAG Award, and 5 Golden Globes.
That's a lot of globes.
That's a lot of I wonder where she puts them.
I always wonder that about celebrities too. Like, what do you do? What do you do with them? Are they in a like glass case?
Yeah.
I heard I think it's Kate Winslet has her Oscar in like the guest powder room so that people can practice their acceptance speeches in front of the mirror.
Yeah, my friend's ex-husband used to work for Warner Brothers, and they had a BAFTA. We had one in their house. Mm-hmm. It's the mask, isn't it? The BAFTA one. It's like a mask, like a gold mask.
It's a mask. Yeah.
Yeah, and she has this huge house, and I once broke in. I was meant to meet her, but she was late, and I had to kind of break in her house. So I took loads of pictures with her BAFTA. I posted them on social media.
Nice.
Yeah, they're a nice weighty award.
Yeah.
One day.
Wait, do you want to see? Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. I have.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited. Alexi has run off. Okay, she's back.
So this is the closest thing that I have to something somebody could hold in their hand. It is my Tony nominee pin.
Gorgeous.
So if anybody wants to,
one day I will break into your apartment and take lots of pictures with it.
Yeah. One day I'll have something a little more sturdy.
This podcast could win a BAFTA. You never know. You never know.
You don't. You just
Put
never
it out
know.
into the universe.
A GLAAD award, maybe.
A GLAAD award.
Do you know the GLAAD awards?
No.
It's a queer, award show. It's it's been around for a long time actually.
Any queer awards, we'll take them.
Yes, any of them.
Any of them. Nominate us.
We should actually just start our own. That's a really good idea.
Should.
Give out our own That's So Sapphic awards.
And we just win every time. Best podcast. That's So Sapphic.
That's not really where I was going with that. I was going with we could give the awards to the women that we're talking about, and then that would lure them. That would lure them into
a room.
Yes, ideally, and then they would want to come on the podcast, and
part of if they win the award, the deal is they have to do a podcast episode with us.
Yes.
Seems fair to me.
I think so.
Let's do it.
Laura Dern, you're next.
Get your shirt on. Get to Gap. Yeah. Get some new clobber on, and come do our podcast. Did you see? We will go back to Jurassic Park in a sec, but did you see? It was the Gay Men's Choir did a song.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. Yeah, that was so cool. That was I think the moment that I was like, wow, Laura Dern just really crushing it in the queer community.
So I've got it written down so I get it right. It was the 35th film Independent Indie Film Spirit Awards, and it was 2020, so it must have been just before everywhere shut down. And they were celebrating the gayest roles in 2019. So they sing like individual lines of what they think is gay, and then they get to Laura Dern, and then it's just like Laura Dern in this, Laura Dern with this, Laura Dern ordering a kale salad. Just and the camera's on her, and she's like looking around, and then she's like dancing to it. And it's just like Laura Dern, Laura Dern, Laura Dern. Yeah,
and she had no idea. Like, can you imagine just randomly having a whole gay men's choir like singing about you over and over again, saying your name like that? I can't imagine.
I'd love it.
I would love it too. I would love it
Very
too.
overwhelming.
I would turn very red, but I would love it.
It's so good. So if you haven't listened to that, go and find it. It's on YouTube. It's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, and apparently as well, a little bit of facts. Apparently she was up for the role of Rose in Titanic. Again, I don't know whether this is true. This is the internet. She was up for the role of Rose in Titanic, and she was also nearly cast for Silence of the Lambs. So I'm guessing they mean Jodie Foster's role.
Yes.
So that's quite interesting because we circle back to the Gillian Anderson X-Files. We said who would be a good Mulder, female Mulder.
Yep.
And you mentioned Jodie Foster and Laura Dern.
I did. Yeah.
So someone in the casting must be like, oh, who could we have for Silence of the Lambs? Laura Dern.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, she does. I could see her in a lot of sort of Jodie Foster roles. I could see that. Not that they have the exact same vibe or anything, but I think they both have a really good balance of like badassery and humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
So getting back to Jurassic Park, she played Ellie Sattler, and the first one was 1993. So again, I was only 11 when Jurassic Park came out.
I would have been like 5.
Did your mum let you go see it? We're only children, so our parents just let us do whatever we want.
Oh my gosh,
whatever
yes.
we want.
The only thing my mom would not let me see was Eyes Wide Shut when I was like,
Oh God, yeah.
when I got to be like however old I was, 12
Yeah.
or whatever.
Don't even watch it now. It's a really bad film.
I know. But other than that, she would let me watch anything. I remember watching Jurassic Park for the first time. It wasn't in theaters. But it was like, I wasn't much older than that. I was maybe 6 or 7,
Yeah.
you know, when I was watching it with my mom. So yeah, I did see it pretty early on.
I was obsessed with it. I absolutely loved it. And even like watching it back now, it still holds up. Such a good film.
Absolutely. And like with a lot of films like that have such advanced effects, you know, you typically look back at ones that are like in the 80s or 90s and go, oh, that is definitely the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
But they were good. I mean, it holds up for me. I believe it. Those are some dinosaurs.
So good. So she was in the first Jurassic Park, and then she was in Jurassic Park 3. Because the first one kind of implied that she was wanting to be a mother, and then in Jurassic Park 3, she is the mother. And she's not really in the action, but she bookmarks the film. She kind of helps everyone at the end. And then she's in Jurassic World Domination, which was the lovely surprise to bring her back and put her in the action. Have you watched that one yet? Do you?
No.
No. And there's a
I should
lesbian
have.
pilot in that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
I don't know what's holding me back from catching up. I think it just seems daunting at this point. I'm like, because I was caught up to a point, and then I was like, I'm too far back. This is going to take me.
You
It's
miss
going to take
out
me a long time.
2, because 2 is rubbish.
I
So you
did
go
see 2.
Jurassic
I did
Park
see number
1.
I did.
You go 3, and then you do the newer ones with Chris Pratt.
Well, I've already seen the second one because Julianne Moore is in it. The second one, right?
The second one. Sorry, if we mean the newer ones, I was like, have I missed? I have watched it. I don't like it.
Well, knowing now that it's Julianne Moore, maybe you'll have a little bit of a different opinion.
I'll give it another chance. There's too much Jeff Goldblum in it, and I was like, I can only handle so much of him.
That's fair.
I don't know what it is, but I'm a bit not repulsed by him, but I'm not. There's something about him that annoys me, and I haven't really put my finger on it.
Maybe it's the cadence at which he speaks. it's very unique to Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He's a unique dude.
Yeah, he's unique and kooky, as the kids say.
Yes. I guess what makes me angry just about a lot of men in general is like, how are you pulling these women? It bothers me. It does. It's bothersome to me as a lesbian. I'm like, well, how?
Well, he managed to pull Laura Dern.
I know.
Something was going on. Some aftershave or something.
I'm actively upset about that.
Maybe that's why I was subconsciously upset in the second one, because she's not in it and he's in it. I'm like, where is she? She was the best thing about it.
100%.
I'm remembering like the walking boots as well, because she had like boots with the socks, and that's how I wear my walking boots.
I do have those because I grew up in Arizona, so I have like all the kind of like hiking sturdy boots available to me. So I could do the Halloween costume.
I love a sturdy boot. I think we should both dress up for Halloween as Laura Dern. It would just be me dressed up as Laura Dern watching The Fog, watching Jamie Lee Curtis in The Fog.
And I just watched that, I should mention, which we're going to do a whole Jamie Lee Curtis episode, so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But in the modern Jurassic Park, she doesn't look any older. Is she 58 years old?
Is she?
Still running around with her boots on.
Now I really do need to watch that.
Yeah, you do.
You've sold me just with that one sentence.
I want to look at her outfit in Jurassic World, because I should have researched that, see what she's wearing. What's she wearing? Oh, she's got like a little shirt on with a bit of a tie. Oh yeah, they brought back the shirt. She's got a couple of shirts on. You're going to love this. Yeah, they did a nod towards the original, her outfit. So she's wearing, again, I think you can see on the screen, she's just got more.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. There we go. Side to side.
Nice.
They've gone a bit lower on her vest.
Well,
she's got a good bra on, so
you won't hear any complaints from me. Also, the difference between the UK, US, you would call it what I'm wearing right now a vest.
Yeah, that's a vest. Yeah.
Right. We call this a tank top. Mm-hmm. So for our listeners in the US, she was referring to the tank top that she was wearing underneath the shirt.
Yeah, this is a vest. And then you call a waistcoat a vest.
Yes.
So it's the coat of the waist over here.
It's an important distinction too, because of a vest, as us in the US would call it. It's important for lesbian culture. So
yeah, and then this would be a shirt, but you call a t-shirt a shirt sometimes, don't you, as well? This is a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, we would call anything is a shirt that you're wearing on your top half. Really, like they're all just different kinds of shirts.
Oh, okay.
So like this could also be called a sleeveless shirt or a tank top. Yeah.
So sleeveless shirt for us would be just to there. It's got no sleeves.
That's just a t-shirt. Yeah.
No, but like with the collar and that's a sleeveless shirt.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Getting it right just for the lesbians. We just want to clear it up.
It's important.
While you're in your head, imagine Laura Dern running. We want you to get it right.
Yes. Yeah, the visualization here is very important.
But yeah, she's fantastic. I'm guessing she did all her own stunts as well. I think what annoyed me with the later episodes was the male to female ratio. And I think they tried to balance that out, because they put, is it Bryce Dallas Howard? Yeah. So yeah, with the more modern Jurassic Park, the one that got everybody was when Bryce Dallas Howard was in heels, running in heels.
I remember that.
And then she got her shirt and she like tied it in a knot, and that was supposed to be like her. It was a kind of romance in the stone type moment, and I don't think they really judged it very well. Yeah. And then she's like running in heels, and then someone did an incredible video of all the dinosaurs in heels.
Yeah, yes. So I saw it too.
It's so good. But
yeah, it wasn't incredibly realistic. I did see that the first one that had Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. I did see that first one.
Yeah, it was fine. But yeah, there's more action, and then they really played back to the last one they did, not the one that's out with Scarlett Johansson.
I do want to see that, only because people are saying that she has such Sapphic vibes.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could see her in a swamp with a gun. I was like, yeah, I do want to watch that, but not when it's $19.99 to rent.
Yeah.
I'll wait till it goes down.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about that. I wonder if she's always been a fan. Scarlett Johansson of Jurassic
I
Park. It
mean,
seemed quite an odd casting.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't surprised. She's a badass. She's always had badass vibes to me, you know.
Yeah, I'd be interested as well to see if there's any more gay storylines, because the one they had on the last one was the pilot. She was gay, and then at the end, one of the women who's working in like the tower, like they nod to like them two hooking up. She's like, hi. Yeah. She says something about redheads, and then like we see like she's hooked up with one of the girls who works at Jurassic Park.
Got it.
There's a nice little underrated little storyline. All lesbians were like, yes.
I mean, it's the least they can do is give us more.
Least. Yeah, we need more. So I'd be curious. I wonder if there is in this new film.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we know what her favorite film role has been? Because I don't know. I haven't watched many interviews with her.
I don't know. I mean, she's very. She always seems very passionate about everything she's doing. Like, she doesn't seem like the kind of actor that would just do something to do it. You know. I don't know what her favorite was, but I mean, I can talk about the ones that kind of stuck with me the most. Yeah. I remember seeing her in. Did you see October Sky? Not many people have. Let me actually what year that was. That was 99. Okay. So I don't know if that was the next thing I saw her in after Jurassic Park. It could have been, but I remember seeing her in it. She plays a teacher that encourages this group of students. She's like a science teacher to enter this science fair with their model rockets. And Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. And he's very young in it, and he's adorable. But she plays this teacher, and she's very much giving Miss Honey vibes, which was definitely. And it's back in, it's set in like the 50s, probably like the 50s. Yeah. Serious Miss Honey vibes, which is very different from her role in Jurassic Park. And I was just like, oh yeah, like already I was like this woman has some, she's hot, but also she has range, which I love. Yeah. I love the range, but I love that film. It's such a lovely film. And not many people have seen it, weirdly.
Yeah. It's on Netflix. So I'll have a look.
It's great. So I remember, she really left an impact on me in that one. Cause again, we all love a Miss Honey vibe there. And then fast forward a lot, her character in Big Little Lies.
Yes.
Did you see that whole series?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. Renata. I'm like, she really went for it, She really went for it. And we were not used to seeing her. I mean, I guess more recently she's done roles that were a little bit, what's the word for it? Not really villain, but very imperfect and sort of yeah, she's not the good guy, she has a lot of flaws, and she was that what she won the Oscar for, in, was it Marriage Story?
I think it's so nice, just jumping on what you said about being a flawed character. I think men for so many years were so worried about writing for females and not knowing what words to put in their mouth, and it's the most fun and attractive female characters are the ones with flaws, who are slightly evil or have a dark secret. It makes them so much more interesting, which is what they typically give to men. But then you give that same personality to a woman, it really gives them lots of layers and just makes them more. I think maybe that's why we're kind of adoring these older actresses, because we saw them in those other perfect female roles, and now they're getting to play the bad women and the flawed women and the evil, and but it's interesting.
But if these roles were male roles, we would not see it as evil or flawed, or they would just be human. And now once they started writing these roles for women, initially it's oh, she's evil, she's flawed, she's we're human, we're all flawed, but evil, I don't know, even looking at she won the Oscar for Marriage Story. And yeah, that's a flawed individual.
Yeah.
But like, I know a lot of people like that. And like, do we think of those people as evil in real life? No. They're just who they are. And,
Yeah, I love the word evil. I think I've just thrown that in with that.
No, I agree. No, I'm just like,
yeah.
that actually does really paint the
Yeah.
point, right? Is like, we are kind of conditioned to see these like, qualities as evil in film, at least, know,
Yes.
and, we're starting to see, as more and more women embrace these roles, like they're just layered. They're just layered human beings.
Yeah.
And, I think as Sapphics, we do gravitate toward these women that do embrace these roles because they're completely flipping, what we've come to know as like the gender norms of film and television. So yeah, I mean, again, like I think this is why Laura Dern has stood the test of time in the Sapphic community, because she started doing the same thing, really, like in her, her khaki shorts and her shirt that she tied, and like, that definitely strayed from, overly sexualized, the female characters that we had, come to kind of just accept as like, this is how women are portrayed. And she was not doing that. Her role in Jurassic Park was not that. And now she's doing this other thing, currently in the roles that she's choosing. And that's just been her thing from jump. So yeah, I loved her character in Big Little Lies. I thought, very power femme, very like, I loved how she was like almost kind of a caricature in the beginning, but then more and more you see like what's underneath. And I mean, they're all great characters. And again, like at first they kind of come across as caricature-y. So it's interesting to kind of have that and then like slowly begin to feel like, oh, these are humans. These are like actually like, I really see myself in this character, or, and it's very sort of like female. I mean, it's about the women, obviously, but it's like how they sort of like bond over time or like around different things. And yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
She did have a role in Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which is one of the more recent films. And I did have, my voice was in that film. So I remember even before I knew like where my voice was going to be put or anything like that, I was like, Laura Dern is in this. I was like, my name's going to be credited alongside Laura Dern. This is so exciting. So yeah, it was cool. And my voice winds up being like over the PA system on one of the ships. Yeah. So like when shit's going down and like, there's like an emergency or whatever, like my voice is the one that's kind of like instructing things over the PA system. Yeah.
Can you do a little bit of it, what you had to do?
Not really.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
Like, I can't even remember. I just had to stand in front of a mic and like say all these different lines randomly, like, in a very sort of like monotone but forceful, way. And I guess, like a bunch of different, I guess the way it typically works is like a few different actresses will do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then they pick which one they want, and you don't know who's going to be picked. So I got picked for that particular role, but it was like blasters at 80% or like something like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, that wasn't it, but it's like turbo something at like, it's like just instructions basically, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah. I have my voices in Last Jedi and Rogue One, the one with Felicity Jones.
Yeah. Is it a similar thing in that, or are you saying something different?
No, I'm an alien voice in that one.
Yay! I love that.
What do you remember seeing Laura Dern in the most? Like, what sticks out the most in your mind, apart from
Jurassic Park? It's Jurassic Park.
It's Jurassic
Park. That other, The Tale.
Marriage Story?
No, there's a film that she blew me away in called The Tale, and it's a film by Jennifer Fox, and I think it's based on a true story. It's quite dark, and it's about Laura Dern discovering this story that she wrote when she was a little girl, and it involves these two adults, and it all kind of, you get flashbacks, and she realizes that she was groomed and sexually assaulted as a child, but as a child she thought it was a love story. So you kind of have the two sides of everything. You're seeing things through the eyes of a child, and then you're seeing her as an adult come to terms with she's now an adult and these adults did this to a child. It was very powerful film. Yeah, just be ready. I have a massive trigger warning if you're going to watch it, but it's so beautifully done. And yeah, she's incredible in that. Really, really, yeah, blew me away. I think that's the last thing before the other Jurassic Park. She's incredible. She can just adapt to things, and it's just a joy to watch her. Yeah.
If she was cast as a Sapphic role, who would you want to play opposite her? Who do you think she would have chemistry with?
Let's throw in Jodie Foster. I mean, haven't they been in something together already?
Are we bringing back Jodie Foster? It's always Jodie Foster.
We need more Jodie Foster.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Have they?
I believe so. Yeah, they're in a film called Foxes, which is like a teenage girls coming of age story based in LA.
So this was 1980. Okay. So we had some major Sapphic vibes in this film, clearly.
Yeah.
So we all might need to give that a watch. I haven't seen it.
I've never seen it either. But yeah, I think the most remarkable thing for me was her in the being like, oh my God, it was her in the Ellen episode. And then reading all about the impact of her, like how that impacted her career. But then how nice it is to go full circle and be celebrated as an icon in the gay community. I think that's a really nice. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know why this just popped out in my head as I was asking you the question, but Lana Parrilla.
Oh,
tell me you know who that is.
I do know who it is, yeah.
From Once Upon a Time. I don't know why, like, as a balance, like as an energy balance, I just feel like they could have some really interesting chemistry. Like even Jennifer Morrison, who played the other like female role in Once Upon a Time, and everybody shipped them, you know. That was a major thing. I think Laura Dern kind of has that same kind of energy.
And you've got a brunette and a blonde as well. Brunette blondes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think that could be hot. I think the Saphics would lose their mind over that one.
I mean, there's so many as well. When I was researching for this episode, there's so many articles like explaining why Laura Dern is like an icon for our community. So if you want to have a deep dive, go and research. And yeah, it all leads back to that video of the gay choir singing about her.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, if you are listening and you have a favorite Laura Dern role, you can leave us a comment. You can DM us on Instagram. Let us know what you think, and who do you think would be a good Sapphic pairing for Laura Dern? I'm curious. I think our listeners will have a few ideas.
Oh, you know they will.
Yeah. So send them. We want to hear. We want to read them too. Okay, I've got a question from one of our listeners. If we were going to be cast alongside another female actress in a Sapphic romance storyline, who would be our ideal pairing? That's a tough one.
If I were to be cast in a film?
Yeah, if we were if we were going to be cast one of the lead roles. I mean, we have got qualifications in acting, so just putting that out there as well. Universe.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a tough one.
You go first. You go first. Gosh. I know exactly what everybody is expecting me to say.
Yeah.
But go ahead. You go first.
I think I'd like to go up with Sarah Paulson because she is so good at the craft, and I feel like, you know, she's so well trained and really thinks about her roles and really gets into them. I think I could learn a lot from her as a fellow actor. But also, I've seen so many interviews where she says she gets acting advice from Holland. And I feel like Holland would be around, so I could also get some advice from Holland.
Can't go wrong there.
I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
And she'd just be so amazing to be around and to act with. Could you imagine that? Yeah. What about you?
First of all, Holland is terrifying, like in the best way. But I'm like, good on you. Good on you for having the confidence to ask her for acting advice. I don't know if I would be that bold.
It's a funny interview because she then is like, oh, and she never, when I think about it, she never actually asks me for any advice.
Yeah. Holland's like, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Yeah. I hate to be predictable. I really do. I'm trying to sit here and be like, okay, what would really surprise everybody? Yeah. However, I'm probably going to agree with what everybody would say, which is Gillian Anderson. But I'm saying it for a myriad of reasons. Yeah. For myself, yes. But also, we need her in a Sapphic role. We need her in an overtly Sapphic role. Mm-hmm. And like, somebody's got to do it. And I think it should be me. I think it should be me.
I'm just going to ring Hollywood right now.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, round them up. Like, I don't think there's one person in this world, even Jillian, who would, oppose this idea. Mm-hmm. Like, I do think that it would work.
Yeah.
It would work. It would have, universal appeal because, like, yes, I feel like it would be brilliant. We would both crush it.
Yeah.
But also, like, in the sort of social media world, that's, our interaction is something that, like, the Sapphics know us for. Well, they know Gillian Anderson for many things. It's what they know me for. So it would also have this kind of like, I guess, viral appeal, if that makes sense.
Gotta get some content for TikTok.
I'm really patting myself on the back right now with this.
I was going to say I'd play like your best friend, but I think we're two on paper with kind of the same person because we're like blonde, blue-eyed, tall, white.
You could be, what? I could see you being this like, and not to diminish your role in my life or like, your own film. Like you would be the star of your own film, obviously. But I feel like you could be this kind of like consistent character that's like very dry and like to the point, like a barista or something that like is always calling me out for something or like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I could see that.
Dry barista.
Yeah. And every time, like, I have to go there to get my coffee because like, it's my place, but I'm just like, what today? What do you have to say to me today? Like that kind of thing.
I reckon they'd give me a piercing and then maybe I'm too old for that now. I don't know.
Not at all.
Yeah. I love it.
Wait, what am I playing in your Sapphic film then?
Maybe we could be sisters because we look a little bit.
We have the same coloring.
Alexi's looking at me like I fucking don't look like you.
No, I didn't.
It's so funny. Yeah, Sure. That's the thing. On paper, it's so harsh being an actor because they're like, okay, we've already got. Because they film a lot of stuff in the Lake District, so I got like people contact me for castings. And it's like, oh, we need someone like to be in the background. And the last thing they were filming was a few years ago, and I've forgotten a name. But they were all like tiny actresses. And I was like, they were like, oh, you're too tall. Because even in the background, you're going to be... Yeah. It was Anna Frail, that's it. It's like, it was an Anna Frail drama that's set in the Lake District. And yeah, they were like, can you send us your stuff? Because they're looking for people. And I was too tall to be in it.
Yeah, people don't realize how specific they actually are about background casting. Like, I've done it too.
Just be like girl in cafe or girl walk and like, oh, you're too tall for these days.
No, and if you're even if you're pulling focus, if you're pulling like they don't want that with background.
Which I would be. Usually. I'd be in the background like,
exactly.
Hey, Anna Frail. Anna Frail had one of the first lesbian kisses on a soap in the UK.
Yes, she did. We could do an episode on her as well. She's awesome.
She's got lovely skin.
Yes.
She's always very fresh, which I like.
Mm-hmm. I had an ongoing crush on her for a while.
I think everyone did. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a tiny lady. But yeah, I think as well, I would want my film with Sarah Paulson to be like a spooky thriller. What would you have?
Okay.
A saucy something.
Well, I think that Jillian has done a lot of like dramas. You know, she's done a lot of dramas. She's done a lot of, period pieces, things like that. So I think I would like it to be like a very modern dramedy.
Oh yeah, we need a bit of modern. Yeah.
Just like a dramedy, a Sapphic, and not even like this is a lesbian film, just like about something very relatable, maybe family dynamics, something like that. But we would be gay together.
Yeah, like it could like start on TikTok and then you meet in person. Yes, signing, and then
oh my God,
fall in love, and then can they not make it work?
Is this? I mean, this could very well be the film we need about late in life lesbians.
Yeah,
honestly, that came from lesbian TikTok.
Yes. Well, there's two. Yeah, mine. My film is late in life lesbian horror thriller. Oh gosh, I love Sarah Paulson so much. She's incredible.
And Laura Dern can be in both of these films.
Laura Dern is a very prominent part of both these films, yes.
Yes.
Hollywood, you need to listen to us. We have the ideas. What was the other idea that we have? I can't remember now, but yeah, we have great ideas on this podcast.
We have all kinds of ideas, yes. I'm never without ideas.
Film producers need to listen because this is where the money is. We know because these people are commenting on our videos. We know how to make you money in 2025.
It's true.
Onwards. Mm-hmm. So yeah, thank you for listening. If you've got questions, do DM us at thatssosapphicpod on Instagram or on TikTok too if you want to follow us there. Make sure that you follow our social media.
I am at the Alexi Melvin on both Instagram and TikTok.
And I am at Jane Does Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. Also check out our other podcasts as well. I have All the Terrible Things, which is a paranormal queer comedy podcast where I talk to LGBTQ people about their scary, spooky stories. If you haven't listened, there is an episode with Alexi, so check that out. You've got your other amazing podcast as well.
I have Sapphic Panic, where I talk to many of the women that we will probably talk about on this podcast. Ideally, that's the goal. So yeah, there's some very cool guests on there already, so check that out.
Yeah, check that out. If you're on Spotify, remember you can watch our podcasts. You can also listen to the podcast on other podcast platforms. If you are on Spotify, give us a follow because that helps us and get the word out. Tell all your Sapphic friends about this podcast and help us spread the word because we're still quite new, but we're international, which is nice. We have a lot of countries. Maybe in the next episode, I'll list all the different countries that are listening. So, yes, we will speak to you again very soon. I've been Jane Postlethwaite.
I'm Alexi Melvin. Still.
And we will see you next time.
Ain't it wild how a power suit can ruin your life? Red hair, one stare, and suddenly you're rewatching X-Files every night. Jillian said, trust no man. Kate said, try women instead. She wasn't out, but my heart was in. Rachel with a sword, that was my origin. Ain't it strange how the canon forgot all the tension, all the heat, all the looks? We saw it, we felt it, we paused it, we yelled it. She saved the world but wrecked our brain. She raised the dead and sparked our flame. history, watching X-Files every night. Trust no man, Kate said try women instead. She wasn't out, but she was loud, and now we're saying it proud. That's so sapphic. She wasn't out, but my heart was in. Rachel with a sword, that was my origin. Ain't it strange how the canon forgot